All right, hello, good morning. It's almost 10 a.m. on Sunday. Tomorrow's a national holiday in Japan, so today feels like an extra day. Hello, kitty is everywhere. um, so I'm walking down, kind of in the downtown area where I live, and I'm off to see that movie I mentioned. If you're on my Facebook page, the sing-along version of the Beatles documentary about their touring years. We've got, I'm meeting my boss there, of all people, wanted to go see it with me. So I'm going to cross the street here. We're right down near the station. This is like a wine bar or something. This is not typical, I don't know what you'd say, street. This is like specially paved little cafe. It's very, very uncrowded at the moment. Anyway, so this particular showing is audience participation. So people can stand up, they can clap, they can cheer, they can sing along with the Beatles. It'll be very interesting to see. But it's at 10 a.m., 10:20 on a Sunday. So it'll be interesting to see who shows up, what kind of audience it is. Who knows, it could be sold out. Okay, now so this is a covered shopping arcade, so obviously no cars can come down here unless they're like, delivery vehicles or something. These are pretty common in most places in Japan. Everything's kind of shuttered up. They haven't really opened for the day yet. Maybe at 10 a.m. if I did this on my way back to the car. Uh-oh. There's people in a line. I hope they're not in line for the Beatles. Okay, I'll see you later. Hey guys, just pulled over to the side of the road. This house kind of here. There's another one behind. No, you can't see that one. Further on in the day on Sunday, and it's now almost 5:30, and I'm really lost. I tried to go and find a shop about an hour away from my home that sells big and tall clothing. Well, not tall. There's no tall people in Japan. Big clothing. I need a new suit coat for the fall, and I went to the first one, and they didn't have anything my size, and so he said, "We'll go here," and of course he just typed it into my phone, and now I have to get from there back to my house, and I just totally took a wrong turn. Sometimes when you do that in Japan, it's like you got to go 2, 3, 4 miles out of your way before you can turn around or try to get off whatever road you're on. And so now I'm just kind of taking a breather, gonna relook at my map. Thank God for smartphones though, because I tell you, it's so hard to navigate in Japan, especially when you're driving by yourself and you don't have someone to help you, because there's just no names on roads and stuff like that. So it's tough. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to do was when I went to the theater this morning, the first part of this video, before I latched on this edit, the second part, is I saw that long line and then I turned off the camera because I thought I might be near the theater. Well, I was near the theater, but it was just like at the end of that road and then kind of diagonally across. But that line, my friend that I met up with brought his wife, who's Japanese, and she said that line of people was for a fortune teller. I guess she opened at like 10 o'clock and there was already like it was mostly women, I must admit. All these women in line to get their fortune told, or I don't know. So if you know about that, leave a comment, how that's some kind of culture thing here. But yeah, it was at least 20, 30 people probably as many people ended up seeing the Beatles documentary. I did go to the cheer and sing along version, but it was all older people. You know, like I was probably, there was a few people in maybe their 30s, but it was mostly people like me in their 40s and 50s, and a few older people. And I mean, I clapped along a little bit and sang kind of to myself, and you know, I cheered and whistled a few times, like when Ringo came on and sang his one song, because you got the advantage to seeing the Beatles documentary at the theater is you get an extra 30 minutes of the whole Shea Stadium show that I guess may not be on the Blu-ray or something. So it was totally worth it for a Beatles fan like me. Go see it if you can. 8 days a week, the touring documentary. All right, this girl is coming here with her her bicycle and wondering what am I doing, because I'm kind of parked in the sidewalk. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna stitch these two videos together and post them up tonight. Hope you're having a good one. It's sun setting, beautiful, kind of almost shamane-like where I am now, and I'm gonna try to find my way back to where I need to be. Okay, you guys have a good one. Peace.